across this small room. Dust floats where our road trips live. Your laugh hides in old film scenes. Cold hands rest on the window frame. I waited through night rain and quiet rooms, words on my tongue, but I stayed still. We grew so much we lost our space. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Unreturned calls haunt the fading light. I would have held you much longer. We grew so much we lost our space. Of dreams in hush dark, promised to be anchors for each other. Those talks thinned out into heavy air. Each day built another silent wall. I waited through night rain and empty doorways. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We grew so much we lost our space. Your name glows dim on my old phone. Unread words sleep where warmth once lived. My fall lives in every missed call. Lost our space. No grand goodbye, just threads pulled thin. Your voice slipped out of my nights. I watched us fade like late street lights. Some love sigh they do not break. I trace our ghosts on the cold glass. I learned to love what cannot return. Now I walk through our quiet remains. Each room holds something we outgrew. I see your eyes already searching past me. The truth is simple, it was me too. We grew so much we lost our space. I held on tight while you learned to leave. Too late I see who you became. Too late I see who I became. We were two lives with no more room. We grew so much we lost our space. In the fading light I finally let you go. Crack bench, facing the gray-black tide. Fading light on your empty side. Cold hands tucked deep in my coat. Night rain blurs the pier we rode. If I had spoken when you turned away, would your footsteps still haunt this fading quay? I loved you enough to let go. Fading sky over our quiet years, photographs shaking in my tired hands. Your last soft sorry still fills this echo. I loved you enough to let go. We grew up under the same stars, shared small fears in the dog yard. Your soft eyes held my rough heart. Then the days pulled us apart. If I had held you one breath longer, would this empty doorway feel any softer? I loved you enough to let go. Our names drift out with the low tide. Unreturned calls ring through quiet rooms. You became a stranger on my pillow. I loved you enough to let go. You packed your life in folding light. No fight, just that trembling breath. The room shook with things unsaid. Love breaks softer than a slam door. I watch you fade like late daylight. My fault sits here and never speaks. Now the years feel colder each night. I wait, though you will not come back. Every small shadow wears your shade. Too late is all my heart has learned. I loved you enough to let go. Fading light spills across this cracked pier. I would have held you so much longer if I had spoken when you look back. Our fragile ghost still walks this cold shore. I loved you enough to let go. I'll rise, but part of me stays there forever. Cold hands on this high rooftop stone. Night rain waits behind the glass. City lights blur like tired stars. Your name hangs inside my breath. I hear old laughs in this quiet wind. They fade like smoke I never held. I loved you enough to watch you go, fading light over our lost skyline. Empty doorways where our shadows cross. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you enough to watch you go. We once traced stars with bare fingers, swore the dark would guard our vows. Now unreturned calls ring through my chest, every word we save turn weight. I hear our vows in the quiet wind. They fall like ash I never held. I loved you enough to watch you go, photographs shaking in my late hands, quiet rooms hum with what we missed. I would have held you much longer. I loved you enough to watch you go. Oh, your eyes stop searching crowded rooms. Your smile turned into a pale line. No storm, just a slow unraveling. Part of love is a leaving done in whispers, yeah. My fault lives in all I left unsaid. I waited, you did not come back. Now I stand where our nights ended, trembling breath counting the frames we lost. Our shared dreams twist up with the smoke, too late to cross this growing dark. I loved you enough to watch you go, fading light spills off this bare roof. My hands reach out, only catch cold air. If I had spoken, I might forgive, but growing up means losing what we were. I loved you enough to watch you go. I close the door soft and keep your ghost. Night rain crawls down the cafe glass, street lights smear like a blurred past. Your chair waits pushed back from mine, cold hands remember a warmer time. We were small but the world felt smaller. Every laugh said stay, every breath said forever. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you should. When photographs trembled in my hand, when quiet rooms grew sharp with doubt, I would have held you longer. We wrote wild dreams in notebook margin, return calls, afraid what we had. We stayed up counting each small crack. I reached out, touched only cold air back. I would have held you longer when your eyes turned to distant streets, when your voice broke under soft good nights, while faded light bent across your face. I would have held you longer. You left like a book softly closing. No slam door, just the softest goodbye. I watched your shape fade through night rain, but I loved you quietly, and that wasn't enough. So my trembling breath fogged the empty doorway. I waited, you didn't come back. I sit where your hand once rested, tracing ghosts on the chipwood line. Time moves on, I stay in this corner. My fault hangs heavy in the stale air. I would have held you longer if I had spoken your secret fears, if I had named each shadow early, if I had begged time to move slower, if I had broken before you shattered, I would have held you longer. In this quiet room, I finally let you go. Light slips through half-closed blinds. Dust floats slow in this narrow room. Your scent still clings to the air. My cold hands shake over blank lines. If I had spoken when the silence started, would you be here in this fading light? I would have held you longer. Night rain blurred you through the glass. Empty doorways swallowed your soft goodbye. My trembling breath broke but stayed quiet. I would have held you longer. We once talked straight in the pale dawn. Now quieter rooms echo what we missed. Our small signs turn into missed calls. Photographs shaking, I still see you. If I had spoken when your eyes dimmed, could I have stayed your leaving steps? I would have held you longer. We grew apart in the spaces unseen, where soft hearts crack without one sound. I waited, you didn't come back. I would have held you longer. The last door closed without a slam. No sharp words, just slow retreating steps. Not every love is meant to last. I write then cross out every line. We grew apart in the spaces no one saw. My fault lives there, quiet and small. Now the sun sinks, the walls turn gray. Every small sound feels like your name. I see who we were and who left. Some truths come late and stay forever. I would have held you longer. Now your shadow fades from these walls. My hands reach out and meet only dust. Too late to mend the soft undone years. I carry you under my silent skin. I would have held you longer. I learned to breathe again, but never the same. Cold hands on a rooftop rail. City lights blur like distant stars. Night rain waits in the quiet sky. Your name sits silent in my mouth. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Taste each word I never said. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. Watched our bright days fade to smoke. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. You were my own now, just night wind. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. We once talked till the sky turned pale. Dreams rose higher than the clouds. Now unreturned calls ring through quiet rooms. Every missed hello cuts one line deeper. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? My fault hangs heavy in this breath. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. Replays of a stain, the fading light. You didn't come back, I still waited. Empty doorways glow like small false suns. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. First time we met felt endless. Soft hands, no fear of losing days. Now love walks past me like a stranger. Some fires die into gentle ghosts. I reach for you through night rain air. Each step away still pulls me backward. When did warm hope turn to quiet ache? Our barn now drifts like low-grade smoke. Your laugh returns as a distant echo. I hold the ghost, not your hand. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. Time drew sharp lines around our hearts. If I had held you longer, not stronger, maybe our light would have faded slower. Some loves break just by growing. I loved you quietly until silence screamed. I walk from the edge, carrying what will never return. Late light slips through the cracked pane. Dust swims slow in the quiet air. Your photograph curls on the shelf. My cold hand trace your faded smile. If I had spoken when your voice shook, would your eyes still hold that soft forever? We grew up, but forgot how to stay. Unreturned calls ring out in my chest. Shared streets feel strange and far now. Your old laugh haunts the crosswalk light. Each step sinks deep like slow quicksand. If I had held you a little longer, would these quiet rooms still feel ours? We grew up, but forgot how to stay. Neon buzzes over your last goodbye. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. My fault hangs heavy in the steam. We grew up, but forgot how to stay. Your fingers brushed mine, then slipped away. Love was close, the years were closer. You said some doors only open once. I watched your coat fade into night rain. Not every forever survives the daylight. My trembling breath broke on that truth. Now months pass slow in this dim place. Fading light crawls across your frame. I let it fall back into shadows. I whisper your name. No sound answers. We grew up, but forgot how to stay. I walk past the diner, never inside. Go share coffee in that glare. Too late to mend the fractured distance. I carry us like a quiet scar. We grew up, but forgot how to stay. coffee shop, dim and almost closed. Fading light paints dust on my hands. Your chair waits, but no one sits there. Night rain blurs the glass like red. I trace small circles on my sleeve, slow. Every line I draw misses your name. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you should. Cold hands hiding all that soft fear. Quiet rooms grew loud with our silence. I would have held you longer. We were young, wild in our doubt. Starless sky still felt like bright days. Our talk turned thin, then turned to air. Unreturned calls rang on in my chest. I reached for you across that fading space. Every word I say cut us deeper. I would have held you longer if I had spoken at your doorway. Your tired eyes still held that girl. Empty doorways learn every lost name. I would have held you longer. Night rain tapped soft on your glass. You said sorry, I said it back. The truth stays small behind my teeth. The harder I held, the more you left. You closed the door, left the chain loose. I walked away soaked in almost goodbye. City lights bled out like old film. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. I waited for some sign, you didn't come back. My fault hangs low in each trembling breath. I would have held you longer if I had spoken through my own fear. Fading light falls slow on your street. Too late to learn how love lets go. I keep your ghost in quiet rooms. I would have held you longer. In the first gray light, I whisper your name. Night rain blurs and glass outside. Cold hands on this chip cup. Fading light on an empty chair. Your photograph shakes in my palm. I waited as my coffee cooled untouched. Thought you might walk through that doorway. I tried to hold on to you, but my trembling breath broke in half. Empty doorways echoed your unreturned calls. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I tried to hold on to you. Once drew stars on napkins, shared small plans like secret vows. Now each year drifts like gray smoke. Your name tastes strange in my mouth. I waited while the silence grew taller, hoping your shadow might cross mine. I tried to hold on to you, but my hands closed on fading light. Quiet rooms filled where your laugh lived. If I had spoken, held you longer, I tried to hold on to you. We are not who we once were. Soft truth stings deeper than goodbye. The echo is worse than the end. I breathe it out, slow and low. All I grasped was the echo of us slowly, gently fading away. I see our youth in the dark glass, two ghosts pressed close, still unaware. My fault was faith in endless time, too late to learn how hearts change. I try to hold on to you. Now I walk home under night rain. Each step admits we slipped apart. I would have held you much longer, but love let go in quiet surrender. I try to hold on to you. I leave the lighted window behind, walking on alone.
Night rain rains down this tired glass. City lights blur, soft pools of color. Cracked clock ticks in the quiet room. Your name lives where the pages end. I trace your face in the cold window. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer when cold hands slipped out of mine. Empty doorways filled with fading light. Photographs shaking in my trembling breath. I would have held you longer. We grew up, our dream grew thin. Words turned brief, long gaps between them. Unreturned calls piled up like snow. I waited, you didn't come back. I watched our future fade in quiet rooms. If I had spoken, would you forgive me? I would have held you longer as night rain drowned our last small fight. Your back turned walking past the gate. My voice broke between stay and goodbye. I would have held you longer. chased the sky I could not reach. I stayed here guarding our old ghosts. No blame left, just slow on sorrow. Soft truth whispering through this hollow chest. I loved you enough to let you go, even when holding on was all I wanted. Now days move on, but you still burn, a thin thread sewn through all I am. Your shadow sits where your body isn't. Our lost life hums beneath each breath. I would have held you longer, let time break me, not our fragile life. Taking each silence, turned it to speed. Beg the dawn to turn back once more. Let my heart loose, let lone's ooh. I would have held you longer. I would have held you longer. I close the window and keep your fading warm. Night rain softer than old memories, fading light on this cracked bench. The city breathes like a distant dream. Your name hangs cold in my mouth. I waited where the street light shook, trembling breath held. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I held on to what was leaving, photographs shaking in my tired hands. Empty doorways where your shadow thin. You didn't come back, I blame time. I held on to what was leaving. We stopped looking with the same eyes. Quiet rooms filled up with silence. Unreturned calls rang through my chest. Our soft jokes broke into sharp glass. I waited in those long thin pauses, afraid if I had spoken, I might lose you. I held on to what was leaving. Night rain wrote your name, then erased it. Crowded rooms, you laughed like a stranger. You didn't see me, I froze there. I held on to what was leaving. Walked out slow like a ghost. The noise behind me turned to mist. Streets shone with what we almost were. Love fades in silence. The dark replied. Cold hands traced our worn bridge initials. Some marks stay, though the hearts don't. Now the years tears sit heavy, still watching. I taste each word I never said. My fall laughs quiet beneath my ribs. I would have held you longer. I know I held on to what was leaving, fading light pressed thin against my skin. I waited, you didn't come back home. Too late to mend the gentle break. My fault echoes down these quiet rooms. I held on to what was leaving. I walk away slow, but you walk with me.
Night rain on the fog glass pane, cold hands wrapped round this chipped cup. Empty chair holds your faded shape. Quiet room hums with what we were. I trace your name on my cracked phone screen. Every missed call feels like my fault. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you should, when your laugh still warmed these walls. Now photographs aching in my tired hands. I would have held you longer. Tide leaving shore. Soft words we never said out loud. Promises slip through our loose fists. We grew apart in the same bed. I type your name on this dim screen, then erase each word, afraid to breathe. I would have held you longer under neon buzz and sleepless sky. Your eyes there, but already gone. Your silhouette fading down that street. I would have held you longer. Silence scream louder than any fight. Empty doorways learned your quiet steps. I let you go, lost myself. I whisper. Some loves break slow like falling light. I waited outside your favorite place. You didn't come back. I stayed anyway. City wakes, my heart stays yesterday. Fading light spills across my doorstep. Trembling breath counts all the words missing. I see our forever was only moments. I would have held you longer. Through night rain, through each unreturned call. If I had spoken, if I had stayed, now the space from mighty wakes, my fault hangs heavy in this still air. I would have held you longer. I sit with the quietest and let you go.
Fading light on the cracked gray street. Your ghost waits where our eyes first met. Cold hands deep in my coat. Night rain blurs the old storefront glass. I taste your name in the trembling breath. Every step feels like walking backward alone. I loved you in the spaces where words shook and never left. Quiet rooms, unreturned calls, soft lies. If I had spoken, held you longer, I loved you in the spaces. Neon bled on our young bare faces. We drew dreams on the dark sky. Reckless vows under cheap motel lights. We thought time would always bend. Now photographs shaking in my tired hands. I see the cracks where we let go. I loved you in the spaces between night trains and missed goodbyes. Empty doorways, keys left on tables. My fault lives in each lost chance. I loved you in the spaces. I saw you once in a dim room. Your smile there but softer far. The air shook but no sound rose. Some love dies of silence, I learned. We stared through years we could not cross. Two strangers holding the same old ache. Back home the quiet hums like grief. Fading light pools on the bare floor. I waited, you did not come back. I talked to the dark like it is you. I loved you in the spaces where grown lives pulled us far apart, where duty won and we stayed quiet. Too late to turn back that night. I would have held you much longer. I loved you in the space. I let you go, but the silence stays. Late day fades on these cracked walls. Cold hands rest on this bare table. Night rain smells like old paper ghosts. Your chair waits, its silence still warm. I trace the pain where your name once lived. Every quiet trip, that's why I stay still. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before the light went. We watched our soft futures come undone. Empty doorways grew wide between our breaths. I would have held you longer. Unaware return calls on inside my chest. Your last small smile feels so strange. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. We look young, we do not know. I typed and erased the same short line. Do you ever miss what we were? I would have held you longer if I had spoken while you still listened. The screen glows, your silence answers everything. My fault hangs like dust and fading light. I would have held you longer. Night rain taps out soft, slow question. Some love dies by fading, truth whispers. I loved you hard, but now why? It's too late. Is a room with no doors. I waited, you didn't come back home. Your love stayed, but we outgrew its shape, boy. Now I stand by the dim watch us turn into polite strangers. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your hands trembled, if I had named the dog between us. Maybe our soft embers might have stayed, but growing up pulled us apart gentle. I would have held you longer. I loved you enough to watch you leave.
City lights blur like distant stars. Cold hands hang loose by my side. Night wind pulls at this old jacket. Your name sits quiet on my tongue. If I had spoken when you turned away, would you have stayed through the night rain? I try to hold the last light. Your fading eyes, that soft goodbye. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Every unreturned call still rings inside. I try to hold the last light. Long road, windows down, you silent. Your face turned out to passing dark. My trembling breath lost in the rug. I watched you drift like pale smoke. If I had spoken when you turned away, would all this quiet still feel like punishment? I try to hold the last light. Your shadow walked ahead, would not wait. Empty doorways learn the shape of you. I waited, you did not come back. I try to hold the last light. We came here once young and unafraid. You filled each pause with simple smiles. Now even echoes will not say your name. Some love fades softer than it breaks. I trace that small scar on my palm. Each line a road that lost your footsteps. You whisper goodbye over soft night rain. No anger, just two strangers sharing loss. Fading light slipped off your tired face. Fall lives here, heavy and wordless. I try to hold the last light. I would have held you longer, love, if I had known this was our dust. Now I love the space you left. Quiet rooms teach me how to breathe. I try to hold the last light. Somewhere between us, the silence finally understands me.